welcome back. And today we have another account review, this time from my one and only Unc. So y'all will not be hearing me call him by his actual name. So today we're going to be reviewing Unc's account and let's see what he is working with. Okay, here's a note from our Unc here. It says he's a light spender. Okay, it said you could do anything, but if I really had to choose Carlotta, Lupa, Chisa. Extra note, you could literally do whatever basically. Very wise words from Unc. Very, very wise. So let's just see what Unc account is hitting on. Okay. Unc does pass the level count check, so you have to be at least level 65 to even apply for my account reviews. If you want to join for account review, just join my Discord down in the description and you can apply very easily. Unc does pass the account level check. Let's see if he is a light spinner for real or not. He does have 1K of these, okay. He does not have a subscription, okay. So when it comes to how much money he spent at least $15 at least. So I'm guessing he spent like $15 and he probably has bought like a couple of the monthly. Let's see if he has the battle pass. No, he does not have a battle pass. Okay, and then let's see his pools. His pools is looking pretty decent right now. He has a lot of corals. This is pretty good. I didn't expect this from you, Unc. I'm not gonna lie. You actually get a lot of corals. So he can indeed invest into some dupes like he's gonna be trying to do, which is very smart, and I hope every player is doing it. It doesn't matter if the character needs it or not. It just betters your account and makes it where you can invest in that one unit and make your account even stronger, so you don't have to worry about it. Very wise for players to do, and I hope you all are doing it, please. So let's see what else Unc here has on his account. Okay, Unc characters here. So it looks like he is a main DPS Chisa enjoyer. Does he have the dupe investment for it though? Let's see. He kinda does. He's literally missing one. I mean, Chisa is getting a rerun here in a second. So if he really wants to commit to the main DPS Chisa, he can, or he could just go and pull the Ament and just run, that team. So it looks pretty good. The build is actually not that bad. The only thing I will probably argue with is the ER, which is, yeah, it's really just the ER. The build, though, it looks pretty good. You have her all on the right stuff. You have her traces maxed out. Thank you. Thank you very much, Unc. You have her traces maxed out. Your shorekeeper. Yep, this is like a good shorekeeper to me. Yep, pretty good shorekeeper. And then you don't have her E2. It's okay. Pretty good. Then just this is like a regular Sanhua. Yeah, this is like a regular Sanhua. Pretty good though. He has a Iuno. It doesn't seem like he has an Augusta though. So I'm guessing this is a main DBS Iuno, but it doesn't have the Lene. So I'm not too sure who he's running this Iuno with as of right now. Pretty interesting. He just has the Iuno. He does have Iuno on her Sig. That's pretty good. The Iuno build itself is also pretty good. Maxed out trace is very nice. No dupes. Looks very good. Looks very good to me. And then he has a Lupa here. Okay. The Lupa build is pretty good. Only thing I would say is the crit rate. The ER you're doing pretty good on. I will probably argue a slight bit more ER, but it's also pretty good. It's very good. You actually do have a dupe for your Lupa. So actually, never mind. The crit rate is perfectly fine. He has the E1 Lupa, so that puts him around like almost 90 crit rate. Almost, he's at 86 crit rate. So that's very good. If you could get this E2, that would be very amazing. That'll be very amazing. That'll secure you. This character will forever be strong with any fusion character you ever put her with. So it'll be very good. And then if you want to go the extra mile, you could get her E3. But I think just stopping at the E2 is cool. So you're almost there. It's something you definitely could consider. I think, is she getting the rerun soon? No, I don't think her rerun was soon. I can't remember. I think it was Galbrina, Shisha. Oh wait, and I think it was Lupa. Oh, okay. Yeah, Zandy. This Zandy looks good. I like this Zandy. This Zandy looks very good. Yeah, I like this Zandy. Yep, yep. You got a good Zandy, Unc. This looks pretty good. I'm actually not expecting some of these builds from you, and you actually have them. I was expecting more of your builds to look like this Phoebe. I'm not gonna lie. Carlotta. Ooh, this is actually a pretty good Carlotta too. This is also a pretty good Carlotta. I'm seeing that you actually have majority of the SIGs. I don't think I've seen a single character here didn't have their SIGs, at least like the important characters. Like not having a Phoebe SIG is cool. That's alright. Camellia. Ooh, okay, so here's your first Ankh build. I mean, this build is still not that bad. I know people don't try to go too crazy on a Camellia build. Me personally, I just have like a diabolical Camellia build. But this Camellia is also not that bad actually. This is actually pretty calm. I would just argue more crit damage. Yeah. and then you have a Juju here, so you actually have somebody you can play your Carlotta with here with. The Juju is also pretty good. The only thing I would like is more ER, so probably just literally throwing her. Do you have an extra one? You don't have an extra one. Actually, you have this weapon right here. Oh wait, this is not the weapon. This weapon right here. Yeah, just throw this on her. Yep. Give her more ER, and it doesn't really matter what she does. And then probably get her crit rate forecast. Yeah, get her a crit rate forecast, and then she's chilling. She's chilling. It'll be pretty good. So I do like this. At least you have something. You have like the foundations for things here. I like that. I like that. Um, Chang Li. Hmm. Okay. You do have Chang Li. So to me, you have somebody you can run your Lupa with. Because I'm about to say I didn't see no fusion characters after seeing this Lupa. So you actually do have one person you can run this Lupa with. And I guess you could probably run like Encore or something or Mortepi. Really anything works. Doesn't really matter that much. So especially since you got her E1. And if you get her E2, it would feel even better. And then you have a Jinshi here. Ooh. I'm gonna slander you here as a Jinshi guy. I don't like this Jinshi. I don't like this Jinshi. I like her ER, but I don't like this Jinshi. She's never gonna crit. 60 crit rate, she's never ever gonna crit. No way she's gonna crit. But the build is not that bad. I could definitely see it clearing at least like side towers. Pretty good. Pretty good. But if you take her in the middle tower, she doesn't crit. Yeah, GG's. GG's, I'm not gonna lie. Your Yinlin. This Yinlin also looks pretty decent. I actually seen that you don't have a single 5-star rectifier, so that is what it is. Yeah. And then you have a GN. So I'm guessing this GN when you run him, he is on the Chisa weapon. So let's see what he looks like. Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty good. And then you have his E1. I would even try to go even further in, bro. I mean, oh well. Now that I'm looking at it, this is the person you probably run your Iuno with, or you just run main DPS Iuno, because honestly, the main DPS Iuno is probably gonna do more damage to bro anyway. So but yeah, at least you have somewhere you can actually throw him on. You can actually run him with Iuno. That's pretty good. And then it looks like that is it. Oh, then you have a Mornay down here. So I'm guessing you just kind of build her. Just haven't had the time to build her. Typical on plays, typical on plays. And then yeah, that looks like it is it. And then yeah, he doesn't have any dudes for the Mornay. So looks pretty good. Let's see what Unk in game is looking like, and then for his open world stuff. Okay, here we go for in game. Unk looked like he hasn't cleared his tower yet, and he hasn't done the Weewa reset either. Very nice, Unk. Very nice. Very nice. It is what it is. I feel like he'll get to it eventually. His account does look like it can definitely at least clear. Probably not full stars. Probably sometimes I can see some situations where like the environment hits him, and he just can't clear it. But I feel like there's some TOAs he definitely can just 36-star. But it look like his account can definitely at least 30-star every tower very comfortably, very very comfortably. It just probably will struggle clearing that very last floor, which is it is what it is. What is it like 80 astrite is nothing crazy. So yeah, this looks pretty okay. Let's see what his open world looks like. Open world, okay. He has the entire 1.x 100% it, okay. And then he has Black Shores 100% it, okay. And he has the entirety of Renacida. I said Sentimon. Entirety of Renacida 100% it. It's better than me. And then he hasn't started on the 3.x. So I'm guessing he will probably 100% 3.x before he actually completes even some of his builds. Which is typical on moves, but it does look pretty good. Okay, for my final thoughts on Unk's account. It's actually better than I thought. I'm not gonna lie. Pulling advice wise, I think it's either you full commit to this main DPS Chisa, which I don't think your account's in that great of a position to be doing that right now since you don't have the Lene. If you had the Lene, then I would be like, yeah, go for it. Just go for the E2. But if you are interested in Amith, just going for the Amith is like perfectly fine. You could just run like Chisa, Amith, and then Lupa. Yep, that team works. You'll be able to click onto it. Actually, you have the Mornay down here. So you could do Lupa, Lupa, Mornay, and then the Amith or the Tisha, Mornay, Amith. So you got options. You got options. But if you don't like Amith, you skip it Luke. I don't know what to say. Probably pull for Galbrina, probably. Galbrina is also a pretty good pull. Your account look like you have enough time to farm enough pulls to at least get a character and a weapon since you have like basically an entire 3.x. You had 0% on the world exploration, and you probably still got some more events you could do. and you still haven't even cleared the end game. So you got pools you can farm, you know. But if I was to say just based off what you have here, going for the A myth would be pretty cool. It would be a very strong option for you. If you're going to full commit for the main DPS Chisa, you have to at least get this E2, and then probably try getting that Lene on her rerun. If that's not the choice, then Iuno here, she's pretty comfortable. Morally, Lupa here, I would like it if you got the E2, because you're like already there. You're literally 95% there. Just get the rest of the 5, and you have a very very strong support here. Like this Lupa, anytime you want to run a fusion character, they will be ran with Lupa. It no matter what, they'll always feel strong because of your Lupa. So very very good. So always, I like when people invest in the support dupes, even with the Chisa, like going for her main DPS. This still would help other characters and not just herself, because you're getting this 50% all type damage boost for everybody in the team, which is very very nice. I really like her dupes. Besides that, your Carlotta, because I know you in your note you said something about Carlotta. Carlotta also, if you pulled Lene, I don't know if you're seeing a pattern here. If you pull Lene, you also got a boost here. Lene is very, very strong with Carlotta. Probably even better than Jujutsu. I wouldn't be surprised. So it's very, very good. If you just had to pull any character, I'll probably say Amith, Galbrina, or Lene. I would probably just go for the Amith, since your account just kind of fits Amith in a way, even without the Lene, and you'll just feel your Amith would just feel strong. So yeah, that's about it. If I had to give your account a rating, mm, I'll say it's a cool 7.6 out of 10. I just realized I did a reverse 6-7, so now I'm gonna say it's a 7.7 out of 10. Yeah, I really hate that 6-7 stuff. So your account is a cool 7.7 out of 10. It looks very good. You have like 213 corals. So like if you wanted to, let's say, because I can't remember or not if not Amith, Lupa's getting a rerun or not. But if Lupa's getting a rerun and you try pulling for Amith, and then you end up getting Amith and you have enough corals, which you will probably end up having enough corals for a dupe, you can end up getting the E2 Lupa for free. This is why I love Wutheringwaves. At least their foundation for the gacha system, and the rebate you can do is literally getting free character dupes, which is amazing, really amazing. So if that was a plan, I would probably go with it. It's a very easy, good plan, and it'll make your account even stronger. So your account's pretty good. I like your account, Unk. What do you guys like this type of content? Like, comment, subscribe, and peace.